Why don't you share your thoughts on what U Sports, Sarah Sports meant to you growing up?
Yeah, I appreciate it, Patrick. And I've been knowing you for a long time, and I think just so appreciative of what you've done for all the kids of Sarah High School and all the kids at U Sports in California as well. You did so much at De La Salle as a player. You spent so much of your adult life giving back to those in the community, and I know I didn't play for you, David and Hunter. Um, were there at the time that you were, and you played an important integral role in their development as people. And sports has an amazing way of doing that, and it teaches you so many lessons that we all apply to our own lives. And being a parent now, um, you know, having my kids involved in sports and in team sports is huge for their development. Of their social development, um, understanding discipline, determination, work ethic, and some of these critical things are important to all the kids. And my experience at Sarah, although it was a little bit before Hunter and David uh, grew up, I had people that I really looked up to, like Barry Bonds, Greg Jeffries, Lynn Swan, who were people that were up on the Sarah Wall of Fame, and they were up on the blankets in the gym. And I always thought, man, if I could ever make it onto one of those, that'd be really cool. And I just remember how important um, those sporting events were for me, not only as a player, but also as going to watch our basketball team in the jungle game against St. Ignatius. And I was a little bit of a late bloomer, I would say. In high school, I was backup quarterback on our freshman team. Um, worked pretty hard my second year with Coach Hessian and Coach Vinal, Coach Carter to make JV, and then my last 2 years is really when I developed, and I really started getting opportunities in college to really get looks. Certainly in Michigan, my senior year, and it was there was a little bit. It was a little bit before the internet age, so there wasn't quite the ability to access information that we have now. But I was someone that really needed the time to develop, and fortunately, my senior football was pretty good, and we did a good job as a team, and I really showed that I could play at the next level. And had I not had that opportunity, it would have been pretty tough for me.
Yeah,
Sports were a big part of my life. They have been, they continue to be 26 years later. And I still feel like I'm Hunter's age, trying to prove to everybody that they're wrong about me. And they're wrong when I came out of high school. They're wrong when I came out of college. They're wrong to discount a lot of the things. But I think that's what sports does for you. And it's an amazing thing when you can accomplish so many of your goals with the support of so many family members and friends along the way, and incredible coaches that have supported me, that I have so much respect for and admiration, and pushed me to a point where it made me better, made me improve. And mental toughness is a big part of sport, and I think we're all dealing with mental toughness to different degrees. And I know our football season has been affected greatly um, through this pandemic, but also understanding that we took a lot of precaution this year, and not many people would have thought the NFL would have made it through 256 games, but we all made a big commitment to one another, and we did it. And happy to be able to provide the entertainment that a lot of people still really love. And I think that's been a great thing through all this.
that's right. Well, I appreciate you, Tommy, and I know how much your story resonates with all of us back home here in San Mateo, but across the country, across the world, just the kind of that underdog mentality that you've been able to store there, and that DNA of yours has kind of lifted you through. And right now, our kids are in an underdog world right now in California. So, any words you'd want to share with some of the players out there, the kids going through this difficult time? As you know, we haven't about 3 million kids haven't played since March 12th. So, any message you'd like to send to these kids that are battling through this time?
It's tough. It's absolutely probably one of the toughest things that they've gone through, and we're all going through it together. And I hope we all find the support. And we talk about dealing with some of the kind of the mental anguish in dealing with something that you feel like you don't have the opportunity to do something that you really love to do. And I think that's a real challenging time for these young students who, for me, I'm very fortunate. I've gone through a lot of this, over the course of my life. I've dealt with a lot of different things. When you're 14, 15, 16, 17 years old, it's a lot tougher. You don't have the life experience to deal with it. And I just want to let all those young student athletes know that there's a lot of people that support them. Hope they're doing the best they can do to take advantage of the time, getting to know themselves better, getting to know their family members better, but also building up some determination and mental toughness inside of them that's going to serve them well in the future. And I certainly hope they're back on the field playing, being outside, exercising, staying healthy and active. I'm such a believer in, taking as good a care of yourself as possible through your diet, through your hydration, through your exercise. We have one body. We're blessed with one body that God gave us, and we got to do our best to take care of it because it's the only one we got. We can't swap this one out. And, the better we take care of ourselves, the better it's going to perform for us, not only on the field, but in our lives as well.
Well, those words resonate pre and post pandemic, Tommy, for sure. I want to thank you for being on the interview committee in 2000. That's where we first met. I walked into that interview room and had a panic attack, but that was pre Tom Brady. That was pre Super Bowl. So that was, but I appreciate you, man. You know how much we all love you. You know how much I love you. So go get back in that film room and get ready to beat Breeze and those Saints this weekend.
That's right. We almost went up to see David in Green Bay. I know he's not playing, unfortunately. One of the great players in the NFL, first team All-Pro, I think, and pretty spectacular accomplishment for David, and well deserving. And if we win, maybe we get up there and go see him next week. So, got our fingers crossed.
Well, it's not too late to dream. We got Hunter in San Francisco. We got the Niners right here, so who knows where the road will take Bakhtiari blocking for Brady. Just get it all back into the Serra Padre land. Hey, Tommy, love you, man. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Good to see you, fellas. Take care.
See you, man.
Best of luck. All right, bye, guys.
Thank you.